Hey guys, welcome back to Nifty 50, my page kit series, and we are putting embellishments with our page kits. And the last video I was putting full packs in because I pulled out a bunch of Felicity Jane goodies that I bought this year and I haven't touched, but I don't want to break up the packages because they're in the category that is like new to me. It totally makes sense somewhere in my brain. Anywho, so let's just start with this page kit. So we did 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 page kits. We are on the 26th. So let's see what we have today. So these are all from Jelly Bean Soup Bohemian Brew. And this was from a collection pack that I had forever. And now we're using. So this piece is called Happiness. And I'm looking at it for this aqua side. This piece is Content. We have this deep red, but I was actually looking at it for some of these strips, not exactly sure. And then we have the cute little cars, and this paper is called Peace. So the first thing I look at, and I did add this into my last page kit. So do I want to do it again? It matches beautifully. Or do I want to bring in this with the flamingos? Now, I'm not really feeling flamingo-y with it. So I'm going to add this, so that will take care of die cuts. Lovely. Now, when I look at this as well, these are from the Jamie collection at Felicity Jane. I don't know what this is from. This is from way back in the day when Felicity Jane had these punch outs. So these are some puffy stickers. I have these really big hearts. I've got flowers. I have all kinds of pieces, so I'm going to add that. And then let's see, next, I have an alpha that matches perfectly as well. And this is from the Catherine collection. So you can do that with Felicity Jane. You can get like one set of alphas and it matches all kinds of their collections. So now I have die cuts, puffies, and a title. Awesome. Let's see with these goodies, are there any bows? Because, you know, we're on my bow quest. Now, that can be interpreted as gray or taupe. When I put this taupe bow up against it, it turns gray. Interesting. Interesting. So no to the bow. Fine. Fine. We have enough Felicity Jane goodies in here already. Let's see what I might have in here. These are kind of cool. Now I can get the teal in. I don't know what I'm going to do with the flowers, but I do like the idea of getting this teal fabric-y piece in. These are by Amy Tangerine Remarks trimmed. And I don't even know, when was this collection? 2014. So let's use that little floral bit up. We can do that. And I do have puffy things, which is good. I already have enough of this kind of stuff. That is something to be thinking about because I am using this collection as one of my paper pads. So I'll keep that on standby as a thought. Let's see, what else is in this? I'm looking in this flat sticker bin right here. Not ignoring you, I've noticed I have 3 sets of these indigo and ivy stickers. Maybe I should use some of them. So let's see. Oh, I have One Canoe 2, Saturday afternoon. I have, let's see, Chamel. I'm looking, oh, now I like this for a travel-y thing. It just might be a lot, but I really like it. We have this really deep yellow and all of that. This is from Jen Hadfield Homemade. It was a 2015 collection, and I don't have any idea what collection, but that will bring in a lot of nice gold. That'll give me a good direction to go, and I'm going to consider that page kit number 1 and done. Okay, let's see. All right, so our next page kit, this is from, let's see, Paper House Productions, One Big Happy Family. So let's see. Collection by Renee, depends on how you pronounce things. Let's see. So this one is A Grandparent Is. And then this one is, I don't know. like how these things are. Yeah, I don't know. It's a collection kit. They're cute. Okay, so I'm looking at this kind of aqua mint feather piece. This one has navy blue with lots of coral. And this has lots of circles, and I don't know if I'm going to cut out strips or if I'm going to make like a flare out of them. I have no idea. There's lots of different ways I can go with that. So I'm going to start first by looking in my bin here of all of my Felicity Jane goodies to see if anything really works. Now, this has some of that mint, but that's about it for this collection. That is more of a pea green. Ew. This really works with tons of the mint. It's a birthday collection though. Also has like some pink. The pink is totally wrong, but there's plenty of mint in it. So I'm gonna stick with that for right now. Not that one. Ooh, but look at this, guys. I have a minty alpha too. So I'm gonna be able to really pull out that mint color. Great. That will be plenty to go with that to start. Now, let's see. I'm not planning on doing birthday, but I will have birthday stuff to scrapbook, so we'll just see how that goes. So I have that, just concentrating really on the minty stuff. Great. Then let's see. That brings in more of a blue shade, and I don't think we're really doing that. So those colors are off. Let's look in our bows really quickly. It's so funny. Now these, when I put it up, this taupe turns those like into like super cork colors, and then they don't work. Okay, we're on a quest. We're gonna make it happen. It's fine. All right, so I do already have flat things, but these are kind of like chipboard die cuts. They're really, really thick. They're different. Let me see these. Does any of this work? Not that great because the pink is like pinky pink. Now we did talk about how I have way too much of this, so that might bring in some of that really nice deep blue. I'm gonna include the full set because I have 3 of them. And didn't know how that happened. Yep, it just did. Ooh, I love that Oh Hello piece to bringing in that blue again. All right, so that is taking care of some of the flat stuff like we talked about. That's nice. I've got some bumpy with the alpha. This is fabric-y, so that's gonna have a really nice touch. Now, what else am I looking for? Now these Felicity Jane, Pink Fresh Hearts, I've used up like the ones that were kind of wonky shaped because, you know, I really like them. But these have like the perfect orangey shade. So I'm gonna include that pack in there. And then, do I need anything else? I've got puffy, I have fabric. I can always pop stuff up on foam as well, which I love. I can always bring in flare and enamel dots and mixed media bits, right? All right, that looks like a page kit to me. All right, let's go like this. Big old baggie for the win. Now, let's see. Ooh, the next one has it's the same collection pack that we went into, but I really like the pictures or the color on the first set. Look at this. So I have pink, I have navy, I have 2 tones of teal, as well as a citron color. That same sheet there, which I'll probably just use for layering, and this really nice pale pink tone that I can use to break things up a little bit. Okay, how am I gonna find this citrusy color? I just dropped a bin. Oh my gosh. Let's see, is it bad? Oh, it's not bad. Actually, it didn't even really go flying that much. Okay, not bad. All right, so let's see what we have for Felicity Jane. This has mint, but it has dark mustard. I wish it would work. This has pea green. Although that flower matches really nice. If I look at all the peachy bits, the peachy pink in here, that actually really does work. I'm going to be hunting to see if I can find any of that. Let's see. Floral bits. See, I can make it so that that looks slightly yellow, but I really like that, the citron color. And that's like deep fall color. Deep fall color is not what we're working with. So these are chipboard speech bubbles, and they're really kind of cool. And we have a bunch of the colors that are in here, including the peach. They're very dramatic. I'm going to include those because they're so cool. Nope. This is what we do. I just go, nope. So I have this set and this set. Which one feels better? The yellow in this one is a lot closer. So I'm going to go with that one called Megan. Megan is getting represented. And Sarah here has some photo corners in the blue as well as the mint that I'm digging. Okay, that's enough Felicity Jane. Let's try to see if I have an alpha that will work in our favor. I already saw this white one right here. They're puffy white alphas, and I think that would be very attractive with this. I am going to go through super quickly just to see. Ooh, way too green. I've got this that were a hand-me-down. I really have to see if I can even make a thing out of them. I'm going to go with these. So that's awesome. Now, what else do we need for this? What are we missing? We've got alpha, we've got photo corners, we have chipboard pieces, and some flat die cuts. Yeah, what are the chances that I'm going to have the exact color bow? I'm going to put that bow right there because it's not bad at all with that. Cute little bow. None of these really work. Nope. And definitely nope. I mean, the navy bows work. They're just super different than that first one, but I'm going to put them in there to see if I can work all three in. The sticky totally came off that one. Okay. I didn't think they would work, but they decided that they wanted to be represented. So I have that. This is where I know flare or something, or like some little acrylic bits or something like that would really, really work. All right, so let me get, when I get a little quieter, it's just because I'm going behind me to get a bin out. And I was just seeing if, like I have lots of these things with the butterflies, and I really need to get them on something. Ooh, what do you guys think about the cork on here? That is super interesting, this cork on here, because it brings all this richness, and I have a title and then I can subtitle with this. But it definitely does a whole vibe to it. And I think that's going to be what makes it my third layout. That's super interesting. Okay, let me get this in a baggie. I have to clean up my kit explosion over there, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, let's look at this one. They're all from One Big Happy Family. Super deep coral, right? We have a wood grain, which wood grain always works. This wood grain has some mint, and it also has some pink in it. And then rather bold flowers that I see myself detail cutting out, because as all one piece, it kind of hurts my eyes a lot. So that's the first thing to think about. So if I just think about these as like a piece that will be detail cut out there, it's not as painful on my eyes. I can look at it, you know, like it's slightly calmer, but now this deep coral is super represented. We can't ignore it. I've got some pea green, navy, and rather bright pink. And that bright pink, no, these are so cute. That bright pink wants to be noticed. So this is like fall colors. Let's see, this is acetate and they're too light. Now that has some pea green. I've got white in there, and I've got some flowers that I can work in. So we're going to use this collection. Alrighty. Let's see what else we have. Those are fall colors. I like the idea of maybe layering some of these flowers with these puffy stickers, these puffy bits. That alpha won't work. Oh, these are like charms. They're really chunky. Those are super cool. All right, fallsy, enamel dot looking little things that I don't like to put the whole thing in. of those. And I have plenty of puffies here. Let's see, is there anything else? Anything else? Anybody? Anybody? I don't think so. What about these tabs? Does anybody work? Gosh, these are so far off, like way off. Okay, not a big deal. Now, because I keep repeating myself with the bow extravaganza, knowing, quite frankly, that it's not going to work. Okay, not a big deal. So I have one flat, one puffy. Let's start with grabbing my wonky alphas to see what's going to work. And I'm already seeing these. These are right up top. Let's use one that's opened. Indigo and Ivy, super easy font to use. Okay, we'll put that one in. And now, let me see right next to me. So we've got plenty with dimension, which is nice. But let me see if there's any of the pieces in here that would work. Because I was just looking and I saw these, and these have a lot of that pea green. These are from One Canoe 2 Goldenrod. And they're the right kind of puffies that you can kind of just tuck, tuck, tuck. You know, like this deep red, of course, works. I don't know what I'll be scrapbooking, but they do work. But now I'm getting a rather puffy, although I do have die cuts in here and an alpha. I mean, we have to recognize that it's getting somewhere. I need something that I can use lots of dark purple on. Those don't work. These are super dark in color. So yeah, I have a bunch of things that look like fall in here in my bins. In the bins, let's see. I'm like in my puffy thing, which is the last thing I need is more puffies, quite frankly, right now, because we've got puffies fully represented right now. And then there's these weird little doggy things I have. Those colors don't work, but that's really cute. Okay, awesome. I feel like something's missing. Although I have die cuts, I have puffies, I have alpha. I know I can bring in... Sorry about that. I started coughing for no reason whatsoever. Okay, so I think this is going to end up being full enough. I mean, I like it. And I got to keep in mind there's so many die cuts in there. And yeah, I think that'll do it. So that can be kit number 4. Let's go ahead and get a baggie. A big old wonkin' baggie. And, ooh, I was looking behind me to see what the 5th kit for today is. I'm kind of excited. All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead and pop that in. Ta-da! I mean, look at the color match. So awesome, and they're totally different collections. I love that. Okay. Let me lean over here, get my next kit. Ooh, there's wood grain. So if it's wood grain, it's a good thing. All right, I have a taupey wood grain, and I have those bows that are actually going to match with this. This is a big deal. Okay. Deep pinky coral. Awesome. And it's from the Photoplay Paprika collection. This one's called Patchouli. And this is Photoplay Paprika called Tassels. And this is just from a paper pad, and I have no idea. Okay, great. Good, good, good. So first thing, right next to me, I see this from Felicity Jane, and the citron colors, no, the rest of it matches so nicely. That's going in. So that's going to help me with labels and stuff like that. Now this piece right here, though, is the bomb with this. It's like it's made for it. So do I put both in? I think I do. Okay, so that's super cute and fun. I mean, the road trip mixtape is the cutest. So then I did know that these bows right here are going to match perfectly with that piece. I wish I had a third that really worked. You know what I could do? You put in the black, and I'll make sure to add in some black there, and it'll be like, oh, you meant to put in, you know, that many bows. They have sticky stuff on it. I'm waiting to see if I find a die cut pack I can work in. All right, so the mint's not going to work. This is like almost like fall subdued kind of thing. although the flowers work, but I want to bring in more of a turquoise vibe. These are vellum shapes, too light, too light, too light, too fall. This is how it goes. So this is summery looking. That's really cute if I have a summer layout to do. I don't need any extra little tabs because I'll have plenty from this thing. Tory puffy stickers. Those are pretty close. And these bows are really good. So that will do good for puffies. Let's see. So try not to bring in any other puffies. I get excited. I'm not bringing in the enamel dot bits. That's super fall. Ew. Now that has some of the tones I'm looking for. Like not this like deep mustard color, but the rest of the bits I'm kind of feeling. Let's see. And this definitely does not. Okay, so I've got a die cut pack to get somewhere with. Doesn't mean it's going to be great. I also have one die cut pack over here. It's this Pebbles collection. So I can always think of that. Like some of these kind of look like they match better. All right, I'm going to switch it out. Look for my baggies because I know I'm super fancy. Let's get my baggies. And I'll just put this die cut pack in. They're from the Hey Hello collection by Pebbles. And hopefully I'll be able to come up with something because that would be fun. Now, next thing, let's find ourselves an alpha. Eventually, I'm not going to be able to find good alphas from my wonky alphas, but I've been doing pretty well so far. I think these would be the bomb. Let's include these. These are from Holiday Wishes at Pink Fresh, and they're wood veneer, and they have like painted white on the bottom. That would be kind of cool. Kind of, sort of cool. Why do I feel like these don't go in this bin? I don't know. Okay. We're not going to worry about that, are we? Okay. We have alpha, die cut, cut apart, puffy. Is there anything else? Anything? 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 Like it's like where you want to add stuff, but you don't want to add it for no reason whatsoever. So I'm kind of feeling like this is going to do it. Kind of. How are you guys feeling? I'm feeling like this is pretty good. Are you guys feeling like this is pretty good? I do think so. Okay, one moment. So it looks like that will be page kit number 5 for today. So I'm going to go ahead and package this up. I still have 20 page kits to get embellishments into. Now, what does this tell me? A, this is a really fun project. But B, I have way too much stuff just sitting in my stash, and I have to watch what I bring in and the quantity I bring in. If I have already made 30 page kits and I have tons of full packages left. That's what it tells me. So I am going to package this up, and yeah, we just have to work on the next 20 and we will be done and ready to start creating with these kits. All right, bye for now, friends.